Hello, this is Sam Su, Director of the Career Planning Office at the CUNY School of Law. And this is a screen video of how to use Simplicity to run a basic job search. You're searching for a job or an internship. So here you are at the screen, um, a login screen for CUNY Law Symplicity. So I'm going to log in first. And here we are at the basic login screen. And you see home, profile, documents, resources, job, collection, employers, etc. What we're most interested in is um, trying to identify jobs that are uh, located on the CUNY Law Symplicity site. As you notice, there are a number of other buttons here for outside sites, which I urge you to use. CUNY Law Symplicity gets jobs from many different third-party locations, and so to be totally thorough about your job search, I would say use CUNY Law Jobs, the CUNY Law Symplicity site, and perhaps use PSJD, which I'll show you a little bit later, and an Idealist. There are some other more specialized sites, but I would say um, you might want to first start your job search using CUNY Law Symplicity. So let's run that. CUNY Law Jobs, that's CUNY Law Symplicity website. And what you see basically is a rundown of all the jobs that are posted on CUNY Law Symplicity without running any kind of specific search. So let's say that you're interested in a particular area or just want to see uh, jobs that are available during the school term. Um, since it's beginning of September, we're probably not going to find a lot of summer internships posted yet. They will probably get posted as the months come by, but usually in the early part of September, you're not going to have a lot of internships that are posted for the fall. So let's just say you want to look for uh, judicial internships that are available during the fall. And judicial internships, and they probably would be applicable to a second year or a third year, but let's say a second year. So I choose that, and I have judicial internships, and so I'm basically running a search based on the type of position type, right, second year. So I'm going to run a search, and this shows you that there are, let's see how many jobs there are. There are basically 3 school term judicial internships posted, and here they are. And you don't have to open up each of the jobs. You can actually go into, you see this little icon for binoculars, and you'll see Judge Gesmer presides over matrimonial part in New York County. It gives you some details about that. You can decide whether or not you're interested. If you are interested, you would click View Complete Job Details. Donald C. Pogue has posted an internship as well, and he's with the Court of International Trade. And Dixia Pineda-Kerwin also has posted an internship, same thing as well. So if you wanted to look at the details, if you want to look at the summary, this is Donald Pogue of the International Court of Trade. Take a look at the binoculars for this one, Dixia Pineda-Kerwin, get a sense as to what you need to do. Let's say that you want to know more about Judge Pogue's judicial internship. You would click View Complete Job Details, and this gives you a description here of the type of position and what clerks would be doing in his chambers, and the types of areas that are covered, and the location. And on the right-hand side of the screen is the method by which you can apply. You're going to, in here, you apply directly either by sending it to this email address or by mailing it, a hard copy, directly to that mailing address, and follow the directions, right? It says, if submitting electronically, please title the email internship application fall 2014. And if you're sending it by snail mail, then please write internship application on the outside of the envelope. If you wanted to look at the official notice, you could click this icon here, and that's where you'll see the notice. And also you'll see that it was posted in July 18th, about a month ago. That's September right now. It's 2 months ago. And that applications are accepted until this particular date. Okay? So you can, so I would say that's probably the best way to apply, by going either to the email or by sending it by the mailing address. Let's just go backward. So you hit this back key here, and that will take you back to the list that we generated. Let's say that we want to do a different search. So I just click clear all, and then I'm going to run an advanced search. And let's say that I'm particularly interested in certain areas of law. Let's say I'm interested in civil legal services work, child and youth. So you can actually pick a number of practice areas. On a Mac, I believe you hold it the command key and I think the option key or the shift key, and you hold that down. So let's kind of try that out. So I got youth and children and youth, civil legal services, civil rights, civil liberties. And I actually left the key down on the command so I don't lose those highlights. And I want to pick something else down. Let's say I'm looking for criminal defense. And I'm going to look for type of position. It's going to be a school internship position, paid or unpaid, just to make sure I got my bases covered, and for a second-year student. And I'm going to press search. So it's children and youth, civil legal services, civil liberties, civil rights, etc. And type of position, school term, internship, paid or unpaid, second-year student. I run the search. And the nice thing is I don't have to remember everything that I did in my search. You'll see all the practice areas that I had selected, and they appear up here. And you also see the class level, second-year student. And and if I also see the position type, which is school term, internship, paid, and unpaid as well. If you look at this list, kind of go at the bottom of the screen, and you'll see that there were, let's see, there were 10 items that were the result of this search. I could sort this in a lot of different ways. I could sort it by job title, right? So it goes from A, B, C as the job title in the sort. You could sort it by name of an employer. And it named the employer Advocates for Children, so it's ABC. Same thing by location or date posted, or another handy device is sorting by deadline. Let's say that I wanted to, so again, if you wanted to see what these jobs were about, you could kind of do a quick look by putting your cursor over the pair of binocular icon and then take a look at this. And let's just suppose that all these jobs are positions that I'm interested in seeing, and I don't have time to look at them on the screen. I just want to kind of print them out and save them later on. So one thing I can do is select all the positions on this page of the screen. I think actually if it's more than one page, then you have to go to each page and then click the plus sign to select everything on that page. And if there are some jobs that you weren't interested in making a printable list of, you could uncheck them, right? So you could do that. So what I want to do is print view a printable job list, and you'll see what it looks like. And this is really handy. And you'll see all these kind of jobs I can save later on as a document, do a save as, and then name the document, maybe save it on my desktop and take a look at it, and then use the paper copy or the computer copy that I have on the screen to browse when I have a little bit more time to browse. I'm going to uncheck it. Suppose that I wanted to do a search and limit it only to children and youth. I could basically delete these, delete each of these search parameters. And you see that little X, I could delete each of them one by one, and then I could see what jobs I have from that kind of a sort. So there are many different ways to do that. But I think a great way of really doing it is clicking them all and viewing a printable job list, save it on your screen and take a look at it later on, maybe date it as to when you saw that, and then kind of mark it. Okay? So what I'm going to do next is, so these are jobs that are posted on CUNY Law Symplicity. As I said earlier, you can look for outside websites. There's the Law Jobs Network. You could take a look at that. You could look at Idealist, which is a very popular non-for-profit public interest search engine for finding jobs. I would also suggest going on PSJD. I would go on PSJD here and run a search, and you just have to create an account, and that's for another video. I would suggest that you go through all these other ones just to make sure you got your bases covered. We try to be as comprehensive as possible, but other job sites might have things that we don't have, and we have things that other job sites don't have. So I would say cover your bases and do that. So this concludes our video on how to run a basic job search and save the job results as a printable job list. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye.